All right, I'm doing this. I'm buying another bike. Seems like a lot of people are definitely into Chevys and Harleys, but that's not me. I'm not gonna pick the crowd favorites. I'm gonna pick the underdog. That's why I love Hondas. You know, they're reliable. You get on them and you go. I'm a rider. It was like having a turbo on the bike, and it was like a whole new bike. All of a sudden the thing would just want to wheelie on you. Little time passed. In 2004 I bought my third brand new Honda, which was a 2003 Honda VFR Interceptor. It's a 800, has the VTEC engine, so it's actually a V4 with VTEC, and the VTEC has half the valves work under 7,000 RPM, and then over 7,000 RPM the other half kick in. So it was really similar to a two-stroke where it had a power band, and once the power band kicked in, it was like having a turbo on the bike, and it was like a whole new bike. All of a sudden the thing would just want to wheelie on you, and so to do wheelies on it, you would basically wait till it got to 6,500, almost 7,000, and then you time your wheelie for right when that power band would kick in. I still have that bike to this day. I've ridden it. I think I probably got like over 20,000 miles on it, maybe 24. I'm not positive, I'll have to check, but I've ridden it less and less every year. But it's, you know, it's really fun to ride with a passenger. I've gotten several other people into riding, and they loved riding it with me, and so it's always more fun to ride when you have somebody else to ride with. But this last year, 2025, it needed a clutch from me. Popping the clutch to do wheelies in the second gear too much, which is pretty good, because I mean it took a long time to need a clutch. That bike has been so reliable. It's fuel injected. I absolutely prefer fuel injected over carburetors, because I did own a Banshee for a short period of time, and that thing was so fussy, man. I'd be running right one moment, and then the next moment it would be running like absolute dog crap. And I like riding more than wrenching. I wrench out of necessity when I have to, but that's why I love Hondas. You know, they're reliable. You get on them and you go. I'm a rider. I'm not a mechanic per se. I've learned how to work on them just in order to save money. Parts are expensive enough, so if you buy the parts, you don't really have the money to pay somebody else to put them on, so you put them on because you want to ride. So that's what I love about Hondas. I think they're just, I'm definitely a Honda guy. They're the most reliable machines in my mind. I never really got on the Harley American-made bike train. To me, a Japanese motorcycle is the best engineered. A dual overhead cam 16-valve motor to me is more reliable than American muscle. So I don't know, say what you will. I think Harleys are mainly marketing. I've ridden one. They're just a vibration machine, but I think mainly they're marketing. I'm just not. I mean, if you want to ride one, I'm not against them, but they're not for me. I've had Hondas, I've had Kawasaki's, I've had Yamahas. Same thing with vehicles. I've had Hondas, GMCs, Chevys. You know, I'm not a brand loyal guy per se, but I have my favorites. I still have the Interceptor to this day. Needs a clutch, but then this year I got those electric scooters, and so that's been taking a lot of my attention, riding the electric scooter. And I've been having a blast with that thing, that Yume X11. See ya! Woo, 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 woo.